What's up, y'all? So we back, baby. We back. Like I said, I have another word for y'all, and that word is on assignment. So divine assignments, semicolon, new levels. So I spoke to y'all a few days ago, telling y'all that God is birthing some new things in this season, and I'm just gonna run them by you guys just for a quick second. So God is gonna birth new identities, new businesses, new partnerships, new marriages, new assignments, and babies for those who are believing God for children, right? So God will always confirm his word. And who he said he would confirm his word to, who he said he would reveal his word to before, so to make it known to men. Those are the Lord's prophets. But anyway, so God had given me a dream this morning, speaking specifically on assignments, divine assignments. And I'm super excited to share this dream with you, for I have permission, because it's not just about me. It's connected to my brothers and sisters in Christ who are going to reach new levels on divine assignments. So welcome back, guys. This message for today is divine assignments, new levels. Okay, so I'm just going to break it down of what my dream was about. So this morning, God confirmed his word by speaking. When I had shared that God is going to birth some new assignments, he confirmed it through a dream. So in this dream, I was in this building, and I came in looking for the 7th floor. I was looking for the elevator to go to the 7th floor. Mind you, I noticed this building is like very prestige. Like it's like I would think that it was like a place where it's like Secret Service, like it's high end, or this was a place that everyone don't have access to. Okay, so like you need credentials, you need to be qualified to even be in this building, right? So I'm in there, I go in, and these ladies who was basically like clerks, they was in front of me behind this glass desk, and they was like, hey, how can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm here. I need to get to the 7th floor. I'm looking for the elevator, right? So basically, that girl looked at me like, check and see if she literally said to the other lady, she said, check and see if she got the right shoes on. And she said something else. So basically, she was checking to see if I had checking to see if I had the right qualifications. So she checked, the lady came from behind the desk, and she looked, and she said, nope. So I'm looking at her, look at my shoes that I had on. So I had on like these like rugged, not, I was gonna say heels, some tennis shoes. I had on these heels, right? So she came to check, and she popped back up and said, nope, she don't. So I ain't say nothing. All I did was open my bag, and I pulled out my letter, and I gave it to them. And on the letter, it revealed that I was supposed to meet on the 2nd level, which where they were on the 2nd floor, and go to the 7th floor. So God just revealed to me that we must know our assignment. We must know our assignment coming in, so that even when people try to disqualify you, even when people say, oh, you don't meet the qualifications, even when people say that you don't have the right credentials, what you're going to do is pull out your letter of approval, pull out your stamp of approval that God has qualified you, God has approved you, that you where you supposed to be. You don't have to debate with nobody. You don't have to argue with nobody. All you have to do is move in, stay in position, and get in the place where God has sent you. Right? So after I gave her the letter, she was just like, oh, okay, you're supposed to be here. And then she directed me to the place where I'm supposed to go. She showed me the elevator so I can reach to the 7th floor. So what I want to share with you all about this dream is a few things. Number one, know your assignment. I already came into this building knowing my assignment. I knew where I was supposed to go. They didn't know where I was supposed to go. They didn't even believe that I was qualified. They even checked my credentials out. She didn't even got the right stuff on. They was just like, girl. But when I showed them what I had in my bag, when I showed them who I were, what I showed them who I am, what I showed them what I had to offer, that's when all that naysayers, that's when all that that talk about what you don't have went out the window. It was just like, oh, okay, you're supposed to be here. So that's the second thing. People are going to check and see if you qualify. People are going to see if you have the right credentials, if you have what it takes. So you need to know that you need to know that you already have it. You need to know what you carry. I knew what I had in my bag. It was my letter stating my name on it, where I was supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. But if you don't know that, people is going to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. People are going to assign you to other stuff that you ain't had no business doing. But because you know exactly where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing, nobody will be able to deviate you and lead you down the wrong path. The third thing that I wanted y'all to recognize is that stay in position. Because even though she said that I was unqualified, even though she said that I didn't have the right gear on, I didn't get out of position. I didn't move. I didn't budge. I didn't even say nothing to her. I didn't open my mouth to debate about what I can and cannot do, or who told me I'm supposed to be here. All I did was hand over the paper, hand over the form. So instead of you getting offended by everything somebody say about you, just show up. Stay in position. Don't get yourself out of character. Don't get yourself out of position because somebody got something to say about you. Because they don't see the value in you. They don't see what you have to offer. Until you prove them right. I had to prove. Not necessarily that I had to prove. It was just that I had to. God is going to speak for you. God is going to prove that you are the one for the job, that you are the one for the assignment. So you ain't got to do no talking. I ain't do no talking. All I did was hand over the letter. Okay? So stay in a position. Some of us get distracted by offense. Don't get offended. This is not the season for you to be walking in the spirit of offense. Especially when you want to receive the blessings of God. When you're trying to birth that new thing. When you're trying to be delivered. How you going to be delivered and you still got some of the enemy stuff? For he is the one who carries offense. So let that just roll off and stay in position. And the fourth thing I want y'all to understand is that even though I was in the right place, even though I knew my assignment, even though I knew what I was carrying, I still needed them to give me access. So this lets us know to humble ourselves, to not get so airheaded and big-headed and think that we are that. Because just like I just shared in our previous video, that we need to be connected to people who's going to grant us access, who's going to be able to get us to the next level, who's going to be able to be a blessing in our lives. Though she doubted me at first, she still was the one who had to grant me access, who had to show me the elevator for me to go to the level that I was supposed to be on. If I would have never been able to get connected to her, or even be able to, if I would have never got connected to her, I would have stayed on that level 2, ground level. But we need to reach higher heights. So you need to recognize when you have to connect to other people. You need to recognize when you need other people, because we're not going to make it in this world if you just think that you're going to do it all by yourself. God is going to send destiny helpers, divine partnerships. Okay, and then the next thing I want you guys to pay attention to is that I had instructions that I was following. We all have instructions that God has laid out for our lives, that we must follow those instructions. Go to where we're supposed to be. Be in the right place at the right time. Walk in Walk in like you belong there. That's the sixth thing. Walk in like you belong. As I made it to the next level, I came in and I seen all these like men and women who was like had these divine positions, who was like so powerful, you know, had these major giftings. And I'm just like, dang, wow, you know, that's what's up. So we all slapping hands and congratulating one another for making it to this level. Like it was just all joy, it was all peace, it was community. Everybody was happy. They was clapping. We was doing little not secret handshakes, but special handshakes. Basically welcoming each other. Like, oh, you made it, even though we didn't know each other. But we was happy to be on this level with one another. Okay? So know that you belong. Know that God is going to send the right people who's going to be happy for you. Who's going to celebrate your success. Who's rooting for you. Who's glad that you have made it to this level. Okay, so it's a celebration. Look forward to celebration. Look forward to those who have the right mindset, who can take you places, who welcome you, who's not trying to compete with you, but know what gift that you have, and they just blown away just like you blown away. Like, dang, come on now, we all in this mud together. This lit, right? And then the next thing I want us to highlight is, and the next, I think this is 7, is stay on task. So mind you, I just got on this 7 level, and we all celebrating, slapping each other hands, you know, welcoming each other. And this guy who was walking like alongside of me, another guy came up to him and asked him what his position was. And he shares what his position was, and he said, oh man, you should be in tech. You'll get paid so and so amount of money if you come over here and join us in tech. Get involved in tech. So the guy started looking confused, like, go over there. And as we both looked over there to where he was talking about, it was this dark room. Like it was just a dark room. Like you couldn't see no light or nothing. And then when we looked over to the left, we were just like, all the people over here laughing and talking and conversating, and it's lit up over on this side, but you want me to come over here and it looked dead. It's dull. It's nothing happening over there. Ain't nobody even over there. But you talking about you can come make more money, and, you know, basically trying to give him a new assignment. Though this man was qualified, though this man had what it takes to do the job, it was not his assignment. So recognize when distraction shows up in a friendly manner. The guy was friendly. He was just like, oh man, what they got you doing, bro? You could come over here with us. You're going to make more money. But this man wasn't willing to sell his soul for a few dollars, for extra money. He recognized that it was joy and peace on this side, but going over there, it was dark and dull and nobody was there. So recognize when people are trying to get you off track, when they trying to lead you down the wrong path, where you just had community, where you just had peace, where you just had joy. He wasn't willing to sacrifice that for some money. He knew what he was supposed to be doing. That goes back to our very first point. Know your assignment. Though he was qualified for this other assignment, he knew what assignment that he was meant to do this particular season, this particular time. And that's how you must behave. That's how you need to be focused. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't get sidetracked with something else. That ain't what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I got to focus. I got to stay in position. So that's the word, y'all. That's the word that I have for us on today about divine assignments and new levels that God had revealed to me in a dream. And if you just jumped on, Just catch the replay so you can see the points that I highlighted, that we must know our assignments. Is one. Number 2 was, don't worry about those who checking to see if you qualify, checking to see if you have the right credentials. God qualified you. Number 3, don't be offended. Let it roll off. Stay in position. Don't allow offense to be a thief. Number 4, recognize that you're going to need other people to get you to the next level, because I needed to gain access through the clerks. They could have denied me access. Though I knew what I had, though I knew my assignments, though I was in the right place, if I would have never received access, I would have stayed on that same level. So you need to know that you need to be connected to other people to get you to new levels. Okay? And then the 5th thing is follow instructions. God has given us divine instructions for each assignment that we're on, that he called us to. He equipped us. We are prepared. We have everything that we need. As long as you stay in the boundaries that he set, as long as you follow and listen and obey, you will have success. Anytime you deviate from that, failure, destruction is your portion. Okay? And the 6th thing, know that you belong. Don't come in acting, feeling like you don't fit in, feeling like you don't qualify, all because you see somebody else with a bigger name, all because you know that they are powerful men and women of God, or whatever their assignment is. They're gifted in this and gifted in that. Know that you gifted too. Because like I said, they was celebrating me. We all was celebrating each other. We was slapping each other hands like, oh, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. You know, we was all geeked and happy. God is going to send people who are happy for you, who is rooting for you, who's happy to see that you have excelled, that you have made it to new levels. The next one is stay focused. It's going to be times where the enemy is going to send distractions your way, trying to get you off path, off track, trying to deviate the plans of God, saying, oh, you can make more money over here. You know, this a better title. You have more influence. Because all he do is try to get you out of position, out of the will of God. And that's exactly what happened. The guy was trying to get him out of position. And it caused confusion. The guy's face was looking all confused. It's like, what? Why? Even though he qualified. Even though he had what it takes. He remembered what he was supposed to be doing. So anytime confusion, anytime that you feel like you're confused about a matter, like, man, what is going on? Like, I just don't have clarity. That means that you need to go in prayer. You do need clarity, and you need God to reveal to you what's going on, who is distracting you, or who is trying to get you off path, or maybe you are already in the wrong and you need to get back in alignment. And now that's why your mind is confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how to get back on the right path. It's because you've been caught. And then another thing I want to highlight was details. The guy recognized that it was dark, that it was dull, it wasn't nobody over there. I'm looking too, like, dang, ain't nobody over there. And both of us looked over to the right or to the left. I can't really tell which one it was now because it was a dream. And we seen that everybody it was a crowd of people over here. It was lit up, it was light. So you want to be where a community is. You want to be where there is unity. You want to be where the light is. You don't want to be all by yourself in isolation and darkness. So recognize these things. moving forward as we encounter these divine assignments and reach new levels. It's time for you to be focused and stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. So that is it, y'all. That's what I have for you all today. If you guys enjoyed this message, share it with somebody. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let me know what y'all think about it. And like I said, catch the previous videos. If you just joined in, just watch the replay. And then for you guys to just catch up on what's going on, just watch the previous videos so that you will know what God is doing in this season of new birthing and the cry of deliverance. So God is love. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.